So the tree has its root system, and the secondary roots, the fine roots that actually absorb most of the nutrients in the water, actually are right on the canopy edge. So they're fog stripping. They're collecting fog, running it down the edge of their canopies, and it drips right at the edge of those canopies, and they're collecting water from there. The insect comes along, and on the outside is this vascular tissue called phloem that is transporting sugars from the leaves that have done photosynthesis down to the roots to feed the roots. And it's just on the outer, just underneath the bark. So insects will come in and they have what we call a proboscis, and they'll tap into that and basically tap the tree for that sugar. And if enough insects do that, it can actually starve the tree of the sugars that it's trying to feed the root system with. 2 weeks ago when I did this, I barely press on it, and so it's really sticky, and it comes out, and what it does is an insect will just come, it'll stick its proboscis in there, and basically it's blasted. So it's pressurized, it's under pressure, and when you touch it, and it will encase that insect. And so Jurassic Park, the amber, and they went in and extracted the DNA. That's what happened to that insect millions of years ago. Went in, it was trying to tap into a tree, and it got blasted with this pustule packet. And it has this pitch. So it's a protection mechanism for the tree.
If you're an elk, where do you want to hang out?
In the dense forest.
In the aspen. They love the aspen. One of the reasons they love the aspen is because all the forage that I was talking about, you got lots of different plants that are really nutrient rich, and just underneath these aspen stands you just have a lot of food to eat because the conditions are ideal. The other thing is for elk and deer and livestock, aspen is ice cream. They love it because its leaves have really high protein content and high nutrition. And that nutrition is maintained throughout the growing season. So a lot of these forage species have good nutrition in June, July, and August, but in the early spring or late fall, they lose their nutrition. And the aspen will actually maintain its nutrition deep into the fall. See how green it is underneath? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's chlorophyll. Literally, this whole stem is photosynthetic. And again, you can take, it's just a powder. It's a compound that the stem produces. And what's really interesting, if you look on the south, look how much powder there is on the south. That's where the sun is intense, so that's where it needs more protection.